stock market, which is one of the best way to create wealth in the long term. But creating a wealth in stock market, it is not easy as we think. Because buying a right stock, it's not easy. It's not a cakewalk. If you want to buy a right stock, you should have right knowledge, right skill. You should do a lot of homework. You should do a lot of research. Then only you can buy the right stock. It's not only about buying the right stock. You should also hold that stock during the bad time also, during the correction time also. So that's the reason most of the retail investors, they will fail here. If you want to hold that stock in a bad time during the correction time, you should require a lot of courage, conviction and confidence. This courage, this confidence, it will only come if you have done good amount of homework, if you have done a lot of research. The most of the retail investors, they fail here is the major reason is during the bull run, they will become too greedy. During the correction time, they will get panic, they will sell out their portfolio and they will exit from the market. So that's why most of the retail investors, they will fail here. Hello friends, this is Vijay and welcome back to my channel. Friends, in this video, I would like to discuss about 6 stock where domestic institutional investors, they are consistently buying this stock. Domestic institutional investors, they don't buy any stock simply. Before buying any stock, they will do a lot of homework, they will do a lot of research. Once they will get the confidence, then only they will invest into particular stock. In case the stocks which I am discussing today, even if you are holding, it will give more confidence for you. Friends, this video is only for education purpose. This is not a buy and sell recommendation. Friends, you can stay till the end because you will be learning a lot in this video. Let's get started. The first stock in the list is which is Indigo, Interglobe Aviation Limited. Aviation industry in India, which is one of the fastest growing industry. Nowadays, India, which is growing very faster, and India is going to be a third largest economy after US and China. That's why we can expect a lot more growth in Indian aviation industry, where Indigo is the leader in this segment and enjoys 55% of market share. Company offers affordable flight charges, on-time flight services, and company gives hassle-free travel experience. If you look at the stock is currently trading at 4,000 with a P of 20. Interglobe Aviation Limited. If you look at the shareholding pattern, right now promoters, they're having around 57% of shareholding pattern. If you look at the FIs, they're consistently buying the share 17%, 19%, 20%, 23%. If you look at the domestic institutional investors, they're consistently increasing the shareholding pattern 3%, 4%, 5%, 6%, 7%, 8, 10, 13, 14. Right now, they are having around 15% shareholding pattern. The next stock in the list is, which is from the banking industry, it's none other than Karnataka Bank. Karnataka Bank, which is incorporated in 1924. It has got 100 years of legacy. Right now, bank which is growing very faster. Bank has got a clean balance sheet, good improvement in asset quality. Right now, stock is trading at 200 with a P of 5, which looks very attractive. As well as nowadays, Indian banking industry, which is growing very faster, because banking industry, it is like a backbone for every economy. Without banking industry, we cannot even imagine the thing. Let's say that you want to construct your house, you want to expand your business, you will take loan from the bank. That's why banking industry, it is expected to do well in the future. If you look at the shareholding pattern with regards to FIs, they're consistently buying the share 9%, 11%, 15%, 18%, 19%, 20%, 21, 22. From last 2 quarters, they have been reducing the shareholding pattern 19%, 18%. If you look at the DIs, they are consistently buying the share 5%, 6%, 8%, 17%, 23%. The next stock in the list is, which is from the broking industry, it's none other than Angel One. Nowadays, broking industry in India, which is growing very faster. The major reason is nowadays people are investing into the equity market. When you want to invest into the equity market, without broker, you cannot invest. Broker is very much required. That's why broking industry in India, which is expected to grow very faster in the future. If you look at the angel broking, it's not only presence in broking industry, it has got well diversified business such as broking services, research services, investment advisory services, margin trading facility, loan against shares and distribution of third party financial product. If you look at the stock, currently stock is trading 2500 with a P of 18.
Angel one. If you look at the shareholding pattern, right now promoters they're having 35% shareholding pattern. If you look at the FIs, they're consistently buying the share 4%, 5%, 8%, 10%, 11%, 17%. From last 2 quarters, they have reduced the shareholding pattern. If you look at the DIIs, they are consistently buying the share 8%, 10%, 9%. Right now, they are having around 14% of shareholding pattern. They have increased from 8% to 14%.
Next stock in the list is which is Gokuldas Export, one of the leading manufacturer and exporter of apparel product in India. Company engaged in the business of manufacture, design and sales of garment product for men, women and children. Right now stock is trading at 820 with a P of 33.
Gokuldas Export. If you look at the shareholding pattern, right now promoters they're having around 9% of shareholding pattern. If you look at the FIs, they're consistently increasing the shareholding pattern 4%, 12%, 10%, 11%, 14%, 17%, so 20%, 21%, 25%. They've increased from 4% to 25%. If you look at the DIs, even they are also consistently buying the share. So 10%, 26%, 27%, 31%, 32%. So right now they are having around 31.59%. They have increased from 10% to 31%.
The next stock in the list is which is Avalon Technology, one of the leading EMS player in India. EMS means Electronic Manufacturing Service Company. Nowadays in India, manufacturing industry in India which is growing very faster, supported by government policies such as a Make in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, production linked incentive. So in India, if manufacturing industry wants to grow, EMS it will play very important role. EMS companies it will provide service as a designing of product, manufacturing, assembling. So that's the reason EMS companies will play very important role in manufacturing industry.
Avalon Technology. Recently, company had an IPO. If you look at the shareholding pattern, right now promoters they are having around 50% of shareholding pattern. If you look at the FIs, they are consistently reducing the shareholding pattern. So 12%, 9%, 5%. Right now they are having around 2% shareholding pattern. If you look at the domestic institutional investors, they are consistently buying the share 16%, 17%, 22%.
The last stock in the list is which is CMS Info System, one of the largest ATM cash management company in India. Company also provide logistic services, technology solution for bank. Right now stock is trading 400 with a P of 19.
CMS Info System. If you look at the foreign portfolio investors, they're consistently increasing shareholding pattern 5%, 9%, 10%, 12%, 13%, 15, 23, 23. So right now they are having around 36% of shareholding pattern. They have increased from 5% to 36%. If you look at the domestic institutional investors, even they are also consistently buying the share 11%, 12%, so 20%, 23%. Right now, they're having around 29% of shareholding pattern.
Friends, if you summarize the stock, the first one is Interglobe Aviation, second one is Karnataka Bank, third one Angel One, fourth one is Gokuldas Export, fifth one is Avalon Technology, sixth one is CMS Info System. Friends, this video is only for education purpose. This is not a buy and sell recommendation. Friends, I hope you find this video useful. If you like this video, please to subscribe, please to share it with your community. If you want to learn more about investment, you can explore my online course. Thank you so much.